नमस्कार, हांव कार्मिना बारबोजा तुमकां हेराल्ड टीव्हीच्या खोबरा पुत्राक येवकार दिता। गोंया आड वाटेन जोमणी आपणायल्या ताच्या आड आनी मेगा प्रोजेक्टा विरोध गोंयकार झुजताना सुप्रीम कोर्टाचो एक निर्णय भायर सरलो तो पळोवन गोंयकारांनी सुटकेचो विस्वास सोडलो। सुप्रीम कोर्टाच्या निर्णया प्रमाणे खासगी भाटां समुदायाची जावंक जायनात आनी सगळ्याच्या बरेपणा खातीर राज्यान ती आपणावंक जायनात। गोंयान साबार लोक केरीत भाशेन बोमाचो लोक आनी लोटलेचो शेतकार जाची जमीन रस्ते रुंद करूंक आनी नवो पूल बांदूंक व्हरूंक सोदतात ताचे आड हो लोक नेटान झुजत आसा।
See, I think government has been usurping the land of people, or left, right, and center in the name of progress, in the name of development. But ultimately, we had realized that it is for the development of certain few industrialists. Now, with the current judgment of the Supreme Court, it has come very clear that government cannot do so in the interest in the garb of the land acquisitions for saying that it is for government use or purpose which is beyond meant for public use. So I think this is a landmark judgment which has come up, which is going to help Goa, who have been fighting double tracking, Tamnar road widening, which was not required, like in the eastern part of Goa. So it is going to have wide ramification as far as Goans' protection of land rights are concerned. It also probably affects the law which Goa government is trying to bring in to take the land. Which has no claimants as theirs. I think we will need to examine the legal issues as far as that impact of this judgment on that part of it also, because Aam Aadmi Party had very categorically stated that government cannot do this unless government specifies what use that land is going to be put, whether it is going to be misused, whether it is going to go again to the real estate lobby or for the purpose of making hay out of the lands of people, and what happens to the people who are not able to claim the land right now, but maybe after 25-30 years they say that they have come back for the land. What is the government going to do? Compensate them, give their land back? All these issues were unanswered, and I think after we read the complete judgment which has been passed by the Honorable Supreme Court yesterday, we will be able to comment better on this. We will study these aspects, and as opposition party we will take up this issue with the people, with the government, and if required legally also.
You have to say that this only reinforces the sentiment that Goans have been fighting for all these years in preserving their lands for the sake of posterity, whether it is needless development like double tracking or getting additional bridges done, people fighting for development which is not called for, like that Putani, and all these, because these are private lands which are not part of the community space, although they are described in the act, but the Supreme Court has interpreted that this is not community space.
Pages, I'll go through it, but it's a good news actually. The news is that the Property Owners Association from Mumbai, their case and many more cases were clubbed together, and accordingly an order is given today by the Supreme Court, yesterday I think, by the Supreme Court of India. So it's good for all of us, and it's regarding the property matter. So what happened in Goa regarding properties, people were this in doubt that if the owners are not here in Goa, the properties will be taken over and will not be given back to them by the government. But since today's order has come, or yesterday's order has come from the Supreme Court, it's a good news for the locals and for the people who are owning properties in Goa as well.
सरकारी नोकरीची आस दाखोवन दुडू लुटपाच्या गोंयांतल्या आनीक एका व्हडल्या घोटाळ्यान सरकारी नोकऱ्यो दिवपाच्या नांवान फटोवप चल्लां तातूंत आतां मुखेलपणी ओस्तोऱ्यो वावुरताना दिसल्यो। पयली ओस्तोरी मुखार येता ती पुजा नायक, त्या भायर पुलिसांनी सांपडायलेली पुजाची सांगाती दिपाश्री सावंत गांवस हिवूय ओस्तोरी। रेल्वेन नोकरी दिता म्हूण सांगून लोकांकडच्यान 1 कोटी रुपया दुडू लुटलेली तिवूय ओस्तोरी, आनी तिचें नांव प्रिया यादव। पूण ह्या सगळ्या लुटपी मुखेल ओस्तोऱ्या फाटल्यान कोण मुखेल दादलो लिपलोलो आसा हो प्रस्न लोकांच्या मनान पोत्तून घडूंक लागला।
बायल पुजा नायक म्हणटात ती बायल कशी हितून इन्वॉल्व जाली म्हाका कळना, पूण तातूंत म्हाका दिसता आनीक एक व्हडलो हात आसा, आनी ह्या हातान तिका वापरली गेल्या आनी तिने लोकांक वापरल्या। खूब वायट दिसता की ते दादल्यान जो इन्वॉल्व आशिल्लो म्हणटात आनी जेचे इन्वेस्टिगेशन जालें आनी मॅटिरियल विटनस आशिल्लो ताची आत्महत्या जाली म्हणून खूप वायट दिसता. म्हणजे ते बायलेन स्कॅम केले काय कोणी तिका वापरली. आता युय बायल एक विक्टम जाली. कोणाची बायल? तो ज्यूत दिला ताची बायल, तिवूय विक्टम जाली ताची. आणि 2-3 बायलांक अरेस्ट केल्यात. म्हण हाचे फाटल्यान कोण आसा ताची चवकशी जावची. हांव म्हणना की बायलांचो रोल ना म्हणून, पूण ॲट द सेम टायम बायलो वल्नरेबल आसतात. ती कशी इतली लालच पयशांची आनी लोकांक फटोवपाची कोणी तिचेर अंतरी पैदा केली हें जाणून जावपाक जाय.
Many are talking of a queen pin, but the queen pin also cannot function without a king pin, because this is entrenched in all departments, and therefore there has to be a thorough investigation, deep-rooted investigation, if the truth has to come, as people holding top offices in the government seem to be involved in this. Otherwise, such huge amounts collected by these queen pawns is not possible. Of course, they didn't seem to have given it right on top, because they themselves are already in possession of huge wealth.
I'm only saying these job extensions are one of the reasons to facilitate cash for job scam. जे लोकांक एक्सटेंशन दिल्या तांकां मागीर खंयच्यानूय वांकडे करून घेता आनी तांचे कडच्यान कितेंय इलिगॅलिटी करून घेता. ते करपा खातीर तांकां एक्सटेंशनां दिल्लीं आहा जाल्यार ते पुजा नायक आहा पळय, पुजा नायकाची आजी पणजी ती त्या एकूच स्कॅमान मेळटली.
Many people would question whether the cash for job scam is something new or it has existed for some period of time with regard to corruption in government jobs.
This cash for jobs scam is not something new. It has been there around ever since the liberation of Goa. At first, it was a very feeble attempts were made. What they call it, money for jobs or payment for jobs, have actually become a kind of has become institutionalized. It has become the order of the day. That is because Goa is no more Goa. Because the values which we Goans once cherished of honesty and hard work and other values which we cherished have now sunk.
रानां, रानवटी, जिवा आनी पर्यावरणा खातीर परवानगी दिल्या देखून गोंयच्या साबार तोरेच्या सैमांचे बांदावळीक आनी तोरेच्या जिवाक मार बसपाची भिरांत आसा अशी शिटकावणी दिवन सेव्ह मोले जोम्यान सरकाराची टिका केल्या. कितल्यो आनी कसल्यो परवानग्यो दिल्यात ताचेर उजवाड घालूंक आनी दोर प्रोजेक्टाचो प्रभाव कितें जातलो ताची इस्कुटावणी कोच्च्या खायतून सेव्ह मोले जोम्यान ऑनलायन जागृताय चालीक लायल्या.
Waves of criticisms have drowned the government for lavishly granting permission for forest, wildlife, and environmental clearances by the Save Molem group for the upcoming projects at Molem region. The projects are as follows. For forest clearances, construction of a 400 kV Sheldon-Mapsa transmission line along with the Sheldon to 20 kV line. Tinai Ghat Vasco railway doubling project, after being temporarily removed, has resumed the review process. Conversion of an overhead 11 kV network to an underground system in the Marli-Tirwal region. For wildlife clearances, the Narendra 400 kV DC quad transmission line awaits a permit or rejection letter, marking an advance in the clearance process. Ecotourism project at Surla, North Goa. The BSNL 4G project, which targets improved rural connectivity, has approval pending at Asodam and additional areas. Contentious Kale railway station project clearances remain pending recommendations from both the state and National Wildlife Board. For environmental clearances, proposed convention center, exhibition hall, and management training facility at the ONGC campus in Betul, South Goa. Mineral blocks in the Tivimpirna, Khadnem, and Kormolem areas. Basalt stone quarry at Pilium, which spans over 1.5 hectares, is being scrutinized.
गोंयांत ट्युरिझमाचो नेट एकदमच दिवंक लागला. ह्या ट्युरिझमाच्या मोडावेल्या मानेस्तांनी आनी भोंवडेकारांनी परदेसांतल्यान येवपी भोंवडेकारांचो आंकडो चडूच देंवला म्हूण उजवाडा हाडला. दक्षिण उदेंतीच्या एशियान भोंवडेकारांक खर्चाचे नदरेन सवाय आनी पळोवंक बरे बरे जागे आसात देखून ट्युरिजमाचें कॉम्पिटिशन वाडत आसा. अशे परिस्थितींत गोंयचें ट्युरिजम फाटीं पडपाची भिरांत आसा म्हूण देशांतल्या खबरापत्रांनी हुस्को उक्तायला. परदेसी भोंवडेकारां गोंयांत येवंक सोदिनात म्हूण देशांतलीं खबरापत्रां खोबरो उजवाडा हाडीत आसा. हाका लागून गोंयचें ट्युरिजम फुडाराक केन्नाच फुलचें ना तसल्यो अडचणींक सांपडटले हो प्रस्न हेराल्ड टीव्हीन साबास जाळांक विचारून ताची मतां घेतलीं. ती मतां आयचे स्ट्रीट वॉयसीस कार्यावळींतल्यान तुमच्या मुखार मांडटा.
I am very clear about one thing. I come from the real estate lobby, but what we are doing in the real estate lobby is first of all wrong. Just indiscriminate construction, high-rise buildings. Why do people want to come to Goa to see construction like how you have in Delhi or how you have in Bombay? If you see in this particular house of mine, I could have put up a construction here. I could have put up a ground plus 4, 5, 6, 5-star hotel. I have been even offered by senior politicians that they would help us with zoning and all that stuff. But we said no. We said no because culture, art, music, heritage, people is what Goa is known for. If that is going to go, obviously tourism footfalls will drop. At the same time, numbers is not everything. You need quality tourism. You need people of that standard to come to Goa who will spend money. I'm not saying that I'm against poor people, not at all. But what is there for people who are discerning travelers in a place like Goa? So Goa is plummeting. I also would like to put the blame on the government, like all of us want to put blame on the government, but yes, they are at fault. Because, say for example, a house like this, we have a 24-room mansion here in the heart of Panjim. Has the government even once called me and said, or me or any of my neighbors, Arman, this is a beautiful place, you all have managed to keep the old heritage style of Panjim, can we help you in some way, can we give you some tax holiday? Small things. It doesn't have to be big. Our property tax is not going to run into millions. But okay, we'll give it to you free, or we'll give you power at a subsidized rate. What are they doing for us? For me to maintain this home, it's cost me lakhs and millions of rupees per year. And what am I getting for it? Nothing.
Never say never return. A tourist destination is a fashion. At one time, it becomes very fashionable out of the UK market. At one time it was very fashionable to be from German market. Then came the Scandinavians. So it moves on. But you never say never. Goa will go through a cycle and the same will return back. But we in the industry have to think how to get back, how to attract what we have lost, this clientele that we have lost. We have to put our minds together, think properly. Why we have lost? Number one is to analyze why we have lost. Number two, is it because of the pressure on the infrastructure we didn't have when they were coming? The infrastructure was inadequate. There were problems of water, there were problems of electricity, there was shutdowns on the resort areas. This might have put off. The garbage on the beach might have put off. Now, if we take care of these elements, basically cleanliness, the most important for foreign tourists to attract is cleanliness. You cannot see dirt, garbage on the streets, on the beach.
गोयच्या सरकारान नथिंग लेस देन आतापर्यंत 100 ते 200 कोटी मोडल्या. कित्या खातीर तर गोवा टुरिजमान म्हणजे गोवान टुरिस्ट अशे येवं शकता तशे येवं शकता प्रोपगेशना खातीर कितले मोडले? सुमार 200 कोटी मोडले आज पर्यंत. ताज्या वयर चड मोडले आसतले म्हज्या नॉलेजी प्रमाणे जितले आसा सांगले हांवें. ह्या 200 कोटीन जितले टुरिस्ट येवं जाय आशिल्ले पळय, दोबरात तिबरात हांगासर ह्या गोंयान खऱ्या अर्थान टुरिस्ट येवपाक जाय आशिल्ले आनी तांचे स्पेंड करपाक जाय आशिल्ले. फॉरेन टुरिस्ट जो येतालो तो जेन्युनली स्पेंड करी. आतां लोकल टुरिस्ट येता तोय स्पेंडींग करता, पण आमी कमी खंय पडटा? कारण हे टुरिस्ट जे येताले ते कित्याक येताले गोंयान? तर गोंयची नॅचरल ब्युटी पळोवपाक येताली. आयज ती नॅचरल ब्युटी पळोवपाक कोण येना. रिजन ताका आसा कारण मोठ्या प्रमाणात भायले बिल्डर आयला आणि तांच्यांनी गोवाक जो आसा पळय आउटसायड द स्टेट अशा पद्दतीन पोर्ट्रे केला की गोवा इज अ रियल इस्टेट हब.
एका तेंपार ज्या जाग्याचो बरो परामर्श घेताले ते सावर्डेचे पब्लीक पार्क आसलेल्या जाग्याची आतां बेसरमाय केलेली दिसून आयल्या. थंय बसपाचे मोडलेले बांक, ना जालेले CCTV कॅमेरा, सारकी उजवाडाची वेवस्था ना आनी हांगा थंय कचरो शिंपडलेलो आसा. ह्या सगल्याक लागून थंय लोकांक सुरक्षा ना म्हूण तो जागो तांकां उजार करूंक मेळना. हे बागेची बेसरमाय केल्ल्या देखून आतां ह्या जाग्यार झाडां वाडल्यात आनी तो सोरोप जिवाड्यांक भोंवपाचो आनी रावपाचो जागो जाला. हे विशीं थंयच्या लोकांन आपणाचो हुस्को उक्तायला, पूण लागू जावपी अधिकाऱ्यांनी ते विशीं आजुनूय उपाय घेवंक नात.
Savordham Public Park, formerly a community asset, now faces neglect with broken benches, missing CCTV cameras, unmaintained lighting, and garbage, leaving it unsafe for locals. Without proper surveillance, the park has become a spot for improper activities and garbage dumping, which has worsened the area's security.
हांव आसा सावड्ड्या पोलतडीक आनी जे जाग्यार हांव उबो आसा ते जावन आसा एक पार्क जे दीपक पावसकरान 2022 जेन्ना ते PWD मिनिस्टर आसलेले तेन्ना तेणी हें बांदलेलें आनी खंय तरी लोकांक हांगा येवन बसचें आनी खंय तरी बरे टायम स्पेंड करचो अशें तेंचे नदरेक आसलेलें अशें दिसून येता आनी ते हेतून तेणी हें बांदलेलें अशेंय दिसून येता. पूण आतां पळयलें जाल्यार हे पार्काची जी परिस्थिती आसा एकदम बिकट जाल्ली आसा. हांगा बेंच जे पळयतात ते तुमी फाटल्याच्यान हे बेंच जे आसा ते मोडलेले आसा. थोडे बेंच मोडपाचे परिस्थितीन आसा. तशेंय लोक येवन बसता हांगा हे मोडलेले बेंचाचेर येवन लोक बसतात. तशेंच पळया CCTV कॅमेरा हांगा पयलीं CCTV कॅमेरा बसयल्ले खंय तरी कसली दुर्घटना जाली जाल्यार ती रोखडेच कळची म्हणून. पूण हे CCTV कॅमेराच गायब जाल्ले आसात. हांगा एक CCTV कॅमेरा ते सायडीच्यान दिसता तोय बी झाडांनी लिपलेलो आसा आनी तो बंद पडलेलो आसा. आतां पळयात ही सगळी एरिया जी आसा गार्डन सगळे फुलांनी भरपाक जालेले पूण हांगा सगळीं झाडां जी आसा ही सगळी भुशीच जावन पडलेली आसात आनी सगळीं झाडां व्हड जाल्ले आसा. काही दिवसां पयलीं हांगा 2 रसल स्नेक आसात तेय बी धरलेले जे सारके डेंजरस स्नेक आसा. कोणाक घास मारल्यार ताचो जीव वचपाक शक्यता आसा. पूण लोकांक हांगचे जे स्थानीक लोकांनी तांकां धरले आनी सोडलेले आसा. तशेंच हांगा कितलेशे जाणांक कचरो उडयता आसतना धरलेले आसात कारण CCTV चलना हे चान्स घेवन ते हांगा कचरो उडोवपाक येता. कितले जाणांक धरलेले आसा कचरो उडयता आसतना. तशेंच तिस्क जे आसा थंय बी कॅमेरा इन्स्टॉल केल्ले तेय कॅमेरा खंय तरी बंद पडले. मागीर स्थानिकांनी ग्रामसभेक हो इश्यू मांडलो की हे कॅमेरा जे आसा ते जाता तितले बेगीन खंय तरी तेंची मेंटेनन्स करपाची गरज आसा. पूण सरपंच ह्या पंचायतीन खंय तरी आश्वासन दिलें करता म्हणून आतां ते पळयलें जाल्यार ते कॅमेरा जे आसलेले तेय बी थंयच्यान गायब जाल्ले आसा आनी खंय तरी लोकांक आतां कितें गांवांक चोरी जाली हेजे पयलीं चोरी जाल्ली आसात ते चोर आजुनूय सांपडलेले ना. तशेंच ते CCTV कॅमेरा आसलेले जाल्यार ते खंय तरी चोर सांपडटाले अशें जे स्थानीक लोकांचें म्हणणें आसा.
Furthermore, the lack of CCTV cameras, particularly near main Tisk, has raised concerns, with residents highlighting an increase in local thefts at the Gram Sabha. Despite repeated complaints, action is yet to be taken.
आमी आतां आसा सावड्डे तिस्क हें सर्कल जे मेन जंक्शन आसा सावड्डेचें ह्या जंक्शनार आसा. आमी आज फाटल्यान पळयलें जाल्यार हो जो थांबो आसा हेका CCTV कॅमेरा आशिल्ले आनी हेजो आमी विशय ग्रामसभेक कितले फाटी घातलेलो की हे CCTV कॅमेरा तेणी वर्किंग कंडिशनान करचे. तेन्ना आमकां तेंचो आन्सर येयल्लो की ते हार्ड डिस्क जे आसा जे पुलीस स्टेशनार आसा जे कसले तरी केसीचे इन्व्हेस्टिगेशनाक लागून त्या पुलिसांनी व्हेल्ले आसा आनी ते आतां आमी रिप्लेस करता म्हणून. पूण अजून आतां 1 वर्स जावन गेले आमी हो प्रश्न काडलेलो अजून पर्यंत ते हार्ड डिस्कूय रिप्लेस ना. आतां पयरची जी लेटस्ट ग्रामसभा जाल्ली तेही ग्रामसभे आमी होच विशय काडलेलो तेन्ना आमकां तेणी आन्सर दिलो की केबलाचो फॉल्ट आसा आनी आमी केबल रिप्लेस करता म्हणून. पूण आयज जर आमी हांगा पळयलें जाल्यार हांगा कॅमेराच ना. जे कॅमेरा हांगा इन्स्टॉल केल्ले ते कॅमेराचो पत्तोच ना. आतां ते कॅमेरा कोणे व्हेले? एक तर पंचायतीन काडून दवरल्या काय कोण ते चोरून व्हेले हेजो पत्तोच ना. आयज जर केबल घालतले म्हणटा जाल्यार खंय केबल खंयची कॅमेरान घालपाचो? जर हांगा जर कॅमेराच ना जाल्यार घालतलो कशें? आयज हांगा कितल्योश्यो चोरी जातात पळय हांगासर धड्यार हांगा घर फोडून ते भांगर चोरले अश्यो आज गोंयभर चोरी जातात. हे मेन जंक्शनांचेर हांगा कॅमेरा आसप सामकें गरजेचें आनी पंचायत इतली स्लो आसा की एक बारीक बारीक कामां करपाक तांकां टायमूच मेळना.
Watch on Herald TV.
आतां आमी पळयला ते पार्क आसा पोलतडी पुला कडेन तेजे सारकी परिस्थिती बिकट जाल्या. CCTV कॅमेरा ना मागीर प्लस बेंचीस मोडलेले आसात. तेजेर कितें सांगपाक सोदता तुमी?
हांव डेप्युटी सरपंच नितेश हांव ते हेजे बद्दल सांगूंक सोदता की तेजे बेंचीस पडले. पूण कितें जालें लास्ट टायम चवथी पयलीं आमी सगळीं तेजे निवळ बी केल्ले सगळे गार्डनाचे पण आतां कितें जालां पावस सामको अती चडत आहा म्हणटरी आनी आमचो कितें आहा तो लेबर आहा तो पंचायतीचो कचराय बी पळयता आनी तितून पार्ट टायम तो मदीं वयता म्हणून ते थंय थोडी वाडली आसा पूण ती आमी निवळ करून घेतले आनी ते कॅमेरा बद्दल सांगपा म्हणल्यार कितें जालां कॅमेरा थंय बसयल्ले ताका एक 5-6 वर्सां जाल्लीं कित्याक ताका मेंटेनन्स नासलो मेंटेनन्स पण आमी एक सडन एक कोणाक दिवं नासलेले म्हणटरी आमी त्याच पयर सगळे पंचायत ग्रामसभेक ताजो विशय येयलो म्हणटरी आमी आमगेले पंचायतीचे थोडे चालू आसा आनी ते पार्काचे ते मातशें कितें वायरींग कितें प्रॉब्लेम जाला आहा म्हणटरी आमी ते मेंटेनन्स करतले ह्या दिसांक आनी ते ताका हाडून तेणी चॅक केले आहा थोडे कितें कॅमेरा चलना अशें म्हणटा आनी बाकी कितें आहा तेजी निवळसाण आनी हें ते आमी करून दवरतले.
आपूण मेनकुरी बिचोली एका जागेचें पळयप करून गेलोलो तेन्ना थंयच्या 2 मनशांनी आपणाक बुडयलो आनी वायट उतरांनी पाचारलो म्हूण मेनकुरी दुमाशेचे पंचायतीचो 47 वर्साचे पिरायेचो सरपंच फाटगो पाटकारान पुलिशेन कंप्लेन केला. पूण दुसरे वाटेन त्या दोगांयनी पालकारान आपणाक आनी दुसऱ्या कोणा एकल्याक मारला म्हूण ताचे आड कंप्लेन केली आनी ताच्या सांगाता आसलेल्या उस्तुऱ्यांक कोट्या मोनान आत लायलो म्हूण फुडें सांगलें.
The Talati of village Panchayat Menkuram Dumashem Fatgo Palkar, aged 47 years of Harvalem, Bicholi has filed a complaint with the police. He complained that he was assaulted and filthy language was used against him by 2 individuals at Menkuram Bicholi. The incident occurred at 12:55 p.m. on 4th November 2024. The accused have been named as Sanjay Vishnu Naik and Ashok Vishnu Naik, both Menkuram Bicholi. He says he was attacked while doing his lawful duties as a government servant caused him bodily injuries. He had gone to do site inspection of the property in at Menkuram, Bicholi. Meanwhile, accused Sanjay Naik has filed a counter-complaint. Amar S.O. Anant Naik and Rupesh Palkar trespassed in the complainant property. They also said that they pushed him and touched inappropriately women relatives and his brother was assaulted with slaps. Notices have been sent to accused Amar Naik and Fatgos Palkar. Further investigations are on according to Bicholi police.
नावेली विलेजेस युनियन ट्रॉफीच्या टोर्नामेंटाच्या खेळान पर्पेच्युअल साकर कॉन्व्हेंट इस्कॉलान कुंकोडीच्या आर लेडी ऑफ हेल्थ इस्कॉला आड 4-1 गोल मारून शॉर्टाच्या पर्पेच्युअल साका इस्कॉलान फायनलान प्रवेश केला. हो खेळ मंगळारा दीस नावेली इगोजेच्या मैदानात जालो.
In the thrilling semi-finals of the Navelim Villagers Union Trophy School Football Tournament, Perpetual Convent High School netted a goal each through Ashnoy Vaz, Sindroy Souza, Aryan Nuji and Rodon Carvalho. For Our Lady of Health High School, Arsenio Fernandez netted the lone goal. Ashnoy Vaz bagged the man of the match. Inacio for Herald TV.
ऑल गोवा नावेली विलेजेस युनियन ट्रॉफीच्या टोर्नामेंटाच्या खेळान काणकोणा स्पोर्ट्स अँड सोशल कल्चरल क्लबान कुडचोडेच्या गार्डियन एंजल स्पोर्ट्स क्लबा आड 2-0 गोल मारून सेमी फायनलान आपणाचो जागो सुगड केला. हो खेळ सोमारा दीस नावेली रोजरी इगोजेच्या मैदानात जालो.
In the second quarterfinals, All Goa Navelim Villagers Union Trophy, Chetan Komarpant of Kankona scored the both goals. The first goal scored in the second minutes of play of first half, while second goal scored in the second half in the 50th minutes of play. Chetan Komarpant of Kankona was awarded man of the match. Inacio for Herald TV.
आयच्या कोब्रापुत्रान इतलेच. हेराल्ड टीव्ही कोब्रापुत्र आयकलें देखून तुमकां देव बरें करूं. अदीक कोब्रा खातीर उपकार करून आमकां फेसबुकार आनी ट्विटराचेर फॉलो करात.